left channel, right channel, center.
VTuber 一問一答自己紹介
Yeah, and the tape's
それじゃあ
rolling.
行くよせーのお名前は
Katt Phloxworthy.
呼び方は
Just Cat is fine.
あなたは何系 VTuber?
Nerdy cat girl who features spaceflight.
誕生日は
May 4th.
年齢は
Older than Pneumatic.
性別は
Transgender
身
female.
長は
4'11".
出身は
Sacramento County.
チャームポイントは
Dialogue hair clip.
突然ですがモノマネどうぞ
Yeah, what's up, Dad?
活動場所は
Twitch, Twitter, YouTube.
はじめの挨拶
Thank you for joining me.
終わりの挨拶
Bye.
推しマークは
Not at present.
配信タグは
Catlight feed.
ファンアートは
Cat pics.
ファンネームは
Cat's apprentices.
好きな色は
Iris Indigo.
好きなことは
Vintage computers and
得
video.
意なことは
Technology.
ここで一言愛の告白好
I love you.
きな食べ物は
Ethnic foods.
好きな飲み物は
Craft soda.
好きな漫画は
Pizza 10.
好きなアニメは
Planet.
好きなゲームは
Left 4 Dead 2.
好きな音楽は
Classic rock.
苦手なことは
Human stupidity.
尊敬するのは
Space furry people.
叶えたい夢は
ISS crew
最後にみん
interview.
なに一言どう
Thanks
ぞ
so much for your support and a final status check.
Go Atlas.
Go Centaur.
Go Katt Phlox.
You have permission to launch.
3, 2, 1. RD-180 ignition. Booster ignition and liftoff of Atlas V and Centaur. Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining me. Hi, everybody. Katt Phloxworthy here. Things are going to be a little bit strange this evening, mainly because I'm doing one thing I've never tried before. Never mind doing Vupechat over my usual chatting areas. I mean, my usual streaming areas. Pardon me, but because of the way I run my setup, I'm actually running two different instances of VTube Studio. One in the usual spot, which is on a computer behind me, and the other one at my feet, which will actually be joining anybody who happens to be when we go chat on Vupechat. And for those of you who happen to be in the audience who might be joining me, just FYI, of course, you might already know that I'm streaming, and of course I will be informing people as they come on. I really should have actually put a slate in the in the machine that I'm at, so then you can actually, so they could say, oh, the person is streaming, okay, or at least give them some fair chat, some fair warning before they actually started. And also, there's another thing I'm doing a little differently that I've seen a couple people do. Mainly, they've been capturing browser screens, like, say, a Google Chrome screen or what have you. In my case, I'm actually browsing the Vupechat.com site directly from within OBS Studio. I have to start the program with a specific command line flag. That would allow me to pretty much give carte blanche to my camera and mic. In this case, camera, of course, being from VTube Studio itself. So it seems to be, and it seems to work thus far. I've done it off stream, and it operates and the OBS Studio on this computer operates completely independently of all the other machines on the streaming network, which of course right now numbers 4 active streaming machines handling the stream and 1 controlling the stream, and also happens to be playing the BGM, and kind of goofed up. I forgot to turn it off before actually lighting the stream up, so oops. Anyway, yeah, I'm so glad it's actually working this far, and I'd like to thank everybody for coming on in, and of course the one person who I'd like to thank another person, Hydrosynth VT for the follow during the course of the pre-show. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for the follow, and I hope you enjoy this evening. This is going to be interesting. Is normally what happens is right around this time, apparently on Vupechat, is that they're doing what is called the midweek mixer. So we're going to have some fun because it looks like we got a lot of people coming in. So I figured let's go ahead and give it a go. And I did that earlier, and I decided to go ahead and set a stream up. So what we're going to go ahead and do is, let me get ready on a thing real quick here. I've already set everything up, so all we have to do is let's do this and come over here. If only my VTube model would actually go back in the... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the previous one as soon as it comes up, and then I'm going to... Actually, you know what? I'll just do this real quick here. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's see. I think I may have locked... oh, hang on. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to switch back to chatting solo. And we're going to make a couple of quick changes real quick here. I'm going to log into my... Ooh, yeah, I wonder what's going on out there. I got my window open because things are going to get a little bit warm in here because I've got the computers that are active in the streaming actually turned on and putting out a bit of heat. And that definitely helps out during winter, but not exactly a lot. Hey, how you doing, Pew and the Maid? Good to see you here on my side of things. It's good to actually have you here on my stream. I saw you a couple nights ago when I started playing around with Vupechat for the first time. So that looks good. I'm so glad you're here, and hope you're enjoying what's going on thus far. Well, of course, there's some scuff going on, so it happens. And as the old saying goes, what's a stream without a bit of scuff? Hey, what can we say? But meanwhile, I got to make one slight change because normally what happens when I move to my other display here is I'm normally supposed to. Let me do something real quick here. I need to get to my browser real quick and need to open up a. Okay, that works. And I need to do this connections. VTuber V2. Okay, there we go. Turn that on, and then let's see if it actually. I'm gonna do machine control. Taught to go to gameplay. That's exactly what I wanted to see. We're gonna leave it there instead, and we're gonna go ahead and go to our. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's right. It's supposed to do that. That's because it is in there. The only thing that I haven't done is bring the stream in here. Hang on just here. And let's go ahead and try this again, shall we? I'm going to need to go bring a window up here. If I remember where it is. There it is. Oh, wow. Now we should be good to go there. There we go. And we're just waiting on things to populate on the screen. There we go. We should be seeing my side come in momentarily. Because basically what it does is it pops into... Basically sets... there we go. I am both on the in my usual spot on screen, as well as in Vupechat itself. And I'm going to probably do a how-to video on how to make this work. So hopefully we'll have we're going to have a bit of fun tonight. And oh, we have inbound. And here we go. Hello there. First of all, I wanted to inform you that I am actually I'm actually streaming right now, just to make sure you knew. How you doing this evening? Hope you're having a great evening over there, or whatever time of day you are in. If you're saying anything, I'm not hearing anything. I think we'll go ahead and we'll go to the next one then. Oh my goodness, it is getting to be a bit on the busy side. Excuse me. We have inbound one more time. Hello there. Just before we continue, I just wanted to make sure you knew I was streaming. Go ahead.
Oh, there's a here's a tip. You see in the top right, if you hover over where it says live, you can click these, and it shows you you're live for other people.
Oh, I see. Like, oh, I see what you're saying. Slip. I see what you're saying. Like that. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that heads up. I appreciate that.
No problem.
So yeah, and can you tell me a little about yourself?
I know too. Like I know too much about Pokemon. I've grown up with this as a kid. especially in the DS era. Autistic, probably ADHD, autism.
Mm-hmm.
Try to stream when I can, when I have some free time. This college
I hear that.
sucks. I do enjoy playing the Pokemon TCG as well.
Mm-hmm.
Indie games, Undertale, Deltarune, Pizza Tower. Need to get my controller fixed. I want to play that again.
Mm-hmm. And for myself, I do a lot of I do quite a bit of I do a lot of technology stuff on my side of things. Like I show space flight stuff, and one thing I'm also going to be doing a bit more of, and that is doing computer work. Most notably, I just picked up a nice workstation, and I'm going to be I might be picking up a couple more of them before too long. I got a hand on a few. I've got a handle on a potential number of used machines like that. I actually normally use multiple machines to stream anyway. It's just that I'm thinking these machines are the ones I'm having are not exactly cutting the muster, if you get my meaning.
Not really.
Because
I've never heard that one before.
basically what basically means that basically it's not going they're not powerful. The machines are probably not powerful enough, and right now I'm actually showing two different instances of VTube Studio on my stream right now, the one that you're seeing and the one that that my viewers are seeing, both on my Twitch and YouTube channels. And on top of that, I like a lot of FPS games such as Half-Life, the old Borderlands games, and on top of that, I like a lot of JRPGs and of course some of the gacha games. I'm really big on. Lately, I need to get back into like Genshin Impact and
Columbia just dropped today.
Yes, that's another thing. The one thing I really liked about the whole thing about Genshin Impact and the various members of the Fatui, they're all members. They're all named by after various stock characters from in the Commedia dell'arte theater genre, right? From about the 16th to the 18th century. I actually did in my real life. I actually performed in a production of A Tale of Two. Excuse me. Let me try that again. A Servant of Two Masters. That's the name of it.
So isn't the Fatui just like one giant mafia?
I would say so, but I'm just curious why they chose the various names like you said, Columbina, and of course another one that dropped some time ago, Arlecchino, and of course the first one being Tartaglia.
The Mr. Worldwide, also known as Mr. War Crimes. There was another one. Ginger hair. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
That would be. Oh, I think I know who you're. I wonder if it's the same one we're thinking about. But anyway, we're about to run out of time on this one. But yeah, I'd like to drop a friend request if that's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Sure, absolutely. And it was good and I hope to catch you on stream one of these times, and I will go ahead.
Good luck with that. My stream schedule's messed up big time with my college schedule.
I just got it. And like I said, I'm doing this from within OBS Studio itself. I had to do a little bit of finagling to make it work, and I'm going to make a how-to video for those people who want to do this. And
awesome.
Thank you so much for the chat, and I hope to talk to you soon. And have a great rest of your evening.
You too.
Bye. That was fun. I hope. Wow, it's starting to get really active. Hello there.
Greetings, dear. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I'm just I'm just tickled pink that this is actually working. The only issue I'm running into is I'm actually running two different instances of VTube Studio across two different computers, both of which going through their own V-bridgers going into my iPhone.
Ah, got you. It's going smooth then, if that's the case.
Oh, cool. Because I was seeing a bit of jitter going on. Anyway, would you like to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. The name's Thunling Labai. I am a elf variety VTuber streamer.
Mhm.
Mostly scuff, and I'm just here to have a good time. Yourself?
I am a bit of a I'm a bit of a nerdy, geeky, techie cat girl VTuber, and I do like to I'd like to play a variety of games. And one thing that I do tend to like to do, and it's part of what I just said, is I do a lot of technology related stuff, either showcasing space flight. And also doing computer work, like I recently provisioned a computer that I'm using for the encoding side of the operation. I stream across a total of 5 computers. 4 of them actively do either provide, integrate, or encode content, and the 5th one actually has my stream decks.
Ah, nice. That's sounds like your room's a heater.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why I have the window open.
I don't blame you.
Oh,
In winter,
yeah.
great time. In summer, it sucks.
Yeah, it really does suck. Especially considering, I mean, even though I'm in California, I'm in the California Central Valley, and depending on where it is, thank God I'm not in where I used to be in Fresno. I'm in the greater Sacramento area, where we do have the Delta breezes that we can actually use to cool things off even during the summer. But in Fresno, it gets really hot.
Yeah, no, as soon as I heard California, I was like, I'm so sorry for your loss.
But then again, we do have a couple of mountain ranges. We have the coastals to the west, and the Sierra Nevada, as everybody knows, which of course is where everybody goes out and skis.
Mm-hmm. I just I had some friends who used to be in there, and my brother, when he was in the military at the time, he was stationed up in there, and apparently it was a time during one of the fire time. And he's like, sometimes he's like, I forgot I was a soldier because nowadays I think I'm a firefighter because with all these fires that I have to help take care of. I was like, Jesus.
Oh dear, Army or Marines?
Army.
Yeah, my dad was in the USAF. Yeah, he did. He did weather reconnaissance, making sure that people were in accordance with the various nuclear test ban and nuclear non-proliferation treaties.
Gotcha. That's like most of my family has been all branches, and the one time we did a family reunion, it just dove down to roasting each other because we got some people from the Marines, we got some people from the military, we got some people from the Air Force, we got some people from it's just everywhere, and we're just like, what was the worst thing to do? Put all branches in one household and think nothing was gonna happen.
Oh, I'll bet that was an absolute shindig if ever there was one.
It was funny, but someone got thrown out the window. Thankfully, it wasn't the first floor, but still. But yeah, yeah. Basically, I'm a I at least for my part, I didn't do the military thing. I just originally I was trying to do either photography or theater, which of course I mentioned. And one of the things I was mentioning to the previous person is that Genshin Impact really tickled. The more I saw the names that came in for the Fatui, it's like, oh my God, it's tickling my Commedia dell'arte, wanting to learn more of. And that is what has been helping with doing some of my various bits of facial expressions on my VTubing, especially now that I got this nice model. It is really nice. I also like the fact that because you said you like technology, you got the cord around you, which fits. I like technology, but there's a whole cat mentality of just messing up technology.
Not to mention, it does fit in my real life too, because I have 2 Cisco gigabit Ethernet switches behind me and a 10 gigabit in a closet behind me, and all of them are doing that. But anyway, yeah, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for coming on for the conversation, and I'd like to drop a friend request if that's all right.
Yeah, love making new friends here.
Indeed, and I just accepted yours. All right, see ya. Have a great one. That was pretty interesting. I always like meeting fellow military brats. And we have incoming. Hello there.
Hello.
Hope you're having a great evening.
I like your motto. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Morning, but yeah.
Yeah, it's making me do something over here, but
And you're definitely okay. I hope you're doing. Hope you have a great evening. And can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I would like to ban the streaming, but anywho, I'm giving VTubing a go. So
Oh, cool!
hopefully,
Congratulations! Welcome to the world.
Yeah, it's a friendly community to be in.
Oh yeah, and what kind of stuff do you like to do on your streams?
Mostly like shooters, FPS, and collab games like Lockdown. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
How about you?
I'm a variety VTuber. I like to play like FPSs, especially some of the older ones like Half-Life, as well as the Borderlands franchise, which is of course recently. Of course, Borderlands 4 got released last year, I believe it was, or maybe the prior year. And I also like JRPGs, and also like the. I also like a little bit of I also like stuff like Genshin Impact and stuff like it, and especially considering what I was mentioning previously was that especially the Fatui and the characters there, they're named after various stock characters of the Commedia dell'arte genre of theater from 16th and to 18th century Italy.
Very fascinating. I feel enlightened.
Yeah, and not to mention, I love all the music in that as well. I've been really enjoying all the music composition that they do in there. And on top of that, one of the things I also want to do is check out some of the other stuff in the other various miHoYo/Hoyoverse titles, like Triple Zulu, which is what I call Zenless Zone Zero, and of course Honkai Star Rail.
Oh yeah.
And
they're all fun games.
Oh yeah, they are. And so, what got you into VTubing, just out of curiosity?
Well, I went from just a static PNG.
Uh-huh. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You got to start somewhere.
Yep. That's somewhere. Into VTubing to then find out that my PC's on its last legs. So, yeah, would like to get back into streaming.
Yeah, and in my case, I run a grand total of 5 PCs.
5?
One to generate the VTuber that actually appears on my stream. One to chat with you, which also would be where my games are. Both of those funnel into a third one, which puts the stream together, including all the overlays, and then integrates it all and sends it out to the fourth one, which then packages up and bundles it up and schleps it off to YouTube and Twitch. And the fifth one with my stream decks and a loop deck plugged into it, and that's what controls it all.
So like a mini supercomputer.
Something like that, but definitely highly distributed, if you get my point.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's just and on top of that, technology has been a long time hobby of mine. Mainly the computer and networking side of things, and also show. One of the things I also like to do, apart from the usual gaming, and of course, is do technology streams, which include spaceflight and working on the computers that I like to work on.
I could tell from the cable around your model.
That's my Cisco console cable, which in real life I actually use in order to provision a like, say for example, a Cisco switch, and I use that to monitor my 10 gig switch when I turn it on, and I gotta turn it off when I'm done because it chews up electricity and it gets awfully hot in there. I got it in a closet because, oh God, it's noisy.
Soundproofing.
Yeah.
The soundproofing must be good.
Yeah, but it's not exactly good for the machine. But anyway, we're coming to the end of this, and I hope you have a great evening.
You too.
All right. See ya. Wow. This is going to be a fun evening. Incoming. Hello there.
Hello.
How you doing this evening?
How are you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking.
Absolutely. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Gurmy VT, and I'm a lighthouse keeper that is a retired magical girl.
Oh, nice. Yeah, and and a lot of that. I guess imagine a lot of the lighthouses have pretty much gone automated. I assume.
Well, it depends on where you are in the world, because recently I learned that French lighthouses, or a lot of European lighthouses, are still working by light keepers, while American and a lot of North American lighthouses are run by the Coast Guard.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's right. That because they handle all this stuff within our territorial waters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I don't know for the rest of the world, but I'm learning slowly.
Yeah, there might be maritime organizations, if it's not the military that handle all that.
Absolutely. But they're so cool. I love them.
And my name is Katt Phloxworthy. I'm a nerdy, geeky, techie cat girl VTuber who loves to play a lot of different games, and I like to do a lot of technology streams, and mainly in the form of space flight. And one of the things I also do is technology stuff with the computer side of things. Like, for example, I actually showed how I set up a machine that would ultimately become my encoder, but unfortunately, that machine had a problem that I had ended up replacing, but it's still being used as my lab computer, if you will. So I can, for example, test OBS Studio plugins before I actually deploy them to the other 4 machines that are part of the streaming part of the network. And there's a 5th one that has all my stream decks and a loop deck on it.
Wow. I can kind of tell from the Ethernet cable around your neck that you enjoy computers of some sort of way.
Oh, yeah. Actually, technically, that is not an Ethernet cable, though it does actually connect to a device that does handle Ethernet stuff. In this case, it's those are usually bundled with Cisco equipment. In this case, I have 2 Cisco Catalyst switches right behind me and a Cisco Nexus in the closet behind me. They are 1 and 10 gigabit Ethernet switches respectively.
Wow, I feel like I got a spell cast on me or something. I understood, but then I didn't understand, and I love that for you.
Yeah, and I got it dirt cheap, which is even better. It's old stuff that is not being in use anymore, and there's a lot of stuff that's newer, and but hey, I can learn that, and on top of that, a lot of if other people can, one of the other things you can do that is, like, for example, get Cisco certification.
Oh.
Out of curiosity, since you mentioned, basically, like you said, the United States operated lighthouses are handled by the USCG. Do you have any military background at all?
No, but I did go to a military school for 5 years, so I guess that kind of.
Yeah, my dad was in the
works.
United States Air Force for about 23 years, and
Oh wow.
yeah, he was in the he was with a division that handles weather reconnaissance, basically getting. Anyway, in about looks like this is about to end very shortly, but I wanted to at least say I'm not sure how long it's going to actually end, but going to be left. But anyway, I'd like to first of all thank you so much, and may I make a friend request?
Oh yes, of course. I would love to be friends.
Of course, sounds good. Alrighty.
It was a pleasure chit-chatting with you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Vupechat.
And likewise for your side. All right, see ya.
Farewell.
There it goes. Wow, that's interesting. Never knew that about all the various maritime stuff that happens for when it comes to lighthouses. But I don't know about other places. They may, like I said, there may be maritime organizations that handle that. Oh, and if you can hear me at all, thank you so much for the follow, Grimmy VT, and I hope you enjoy the. Hope you enjoy the having. If you happen to ever come, thanks for coming in, and I hope to see you soon. Meanwhile, the matching continues according to this window here. So anyway, I heard about this from a friend of mine who I met by way of VStream back in the day, which was like late 2023, early 2024. Here we go. We have another one coming on in. Hello there.
Hello.
And I hope you're having a good evening. And would you like to talk a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I am Pika, and I go by she, her, they pronouns. I'm an angelic vampire VTuber. I also have a succubus side, but that's only on the not so PG side.
Roger.
And then also, I don't drink blood, but I drink ketchup instead.
Yeah, and for my part, my name is Katt Phloxworthy. I am I'm a nerdy, geeky, techie cat girl VTuber who loves to play a variety of games. And on top of that, I like to do a lot of technology streams, primarily showcasing spaceflight, but I also do a lot of showing off computer work that I do, whether it's for setting up a computer for general purpose use, or most recently, I set up a computer that I used to do the encoding side of things.
Ooh, very nice. I just usually play a lot of gacha games like Genshin, Star Rail, and I also play Marvel Rivals. And I
really need to get back into Genshin, mainly because
Please.
I love the music so much. I love the music.
So good.
And I love the fact that, I remember finding out a little bit more. The more I see members of the Fatui, it hooks into my theater side, because I actually started learning a little bit about commedia dell'arte, which is a Italian genre of theater that goes between the 16th and 18th century. And a lot of the characters in the Fatui are named after the various stock characters, like Arlecchino, most recently Columbina, and of course the very first one, Tartaglia.
Oh, Tartaggles, yeah.
And Commedia dell'arte is how I also learned how to do stuff like this or this. Basically using my face to really express myself, and learning about, and although in the actual theater you have to put your body a lot more into it. And, I mean, it's not so much slapstick, but very much basically facial expressions, and also just physical comedy, as well as just putting just your overall motion into yourself and the way you move yourself, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Be more expressive with your body.
Yeah. As for the game side of things, I tend to play a lot of old FPSs, such as like Doom, Quake, Half-Life. But I've lately been doing a new run of Black Mesa, and I've been really enjoying that, and seeing lots of little things that they actually added to the new Black Mesa iteration of that game, and the fact that this is originally done by fans, it amazes me at the professionalism that was used to make that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. And any other things that you're particularly into, like music, and or what kind of music you're into?
I don't really listen to a lot of music. But if I did pick a genre-wise, like I've listened to like 50s all the way to like 2000s.
Yeah. Me, I'm more into classic rock, like from the 60s to the 80s or so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like my dad was the one who got me into that. Like, I'm big into like stuff like the Eagles, Jimi Hendrix, as well as a lot of the old 80s stuff like Journey.
Oh, I know about those bands easily. I've listened to that, but also currently wise, like anime music, like Japanese musicians too. So I really do enjoy some of the music. So
I haven't been around J-pop for a while. And go ahead.
Like I haven't been really like keeping up with music these days because I feel like it's more garbage per se. I try listening to one of my nephew's stuff and I'm like, what the heck are they saying? I'm like, my oldness is coming out.
I hear you. Alrighty, and since we're getting pretty close to the end, I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and wrap up. And thank you so much for coming on in. Mind if I send you a friend request?
Oh, you're more than welcome to.
Alrighty, sounds good. And thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for the conversation, and have fun for the rest of your session tonight. Wow. It's been a rather interesting way of interesting evening thus far. I've been enjoying this thus far. And I hope everybody is having a good evening. Yeah, I wonder how they're going to sustain that. That's going to be a rather interesting thing, because that is an interesting way of doing things, and I'm glad they had that item. I didn't see that before. And we have inbound. Hello there. How you doing?
Hello?
Hi there. I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure, because you're coming in really clear.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. And you're good. You sound pretty good too.
Katt Phloxworthy?
That's the one.
Oh, nice.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm a gaming streamer here on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I've been going since June, so that would be now 7 months.
Oh, wow. Congratulations and welcome to the fold.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Nice.
Yeah. Especially since I've been around on Twitch, streamers have come and others have just straight disappeared, you know?
Yeah.
Things happen.
Oh, yeah. It's such as the world of streaming and VTubing in general.
Yeah. I'm also mostly a Fall Guys player on here.
Oh, yeah. I need to get that. Yeah. I need to... it's best when you play it with a bunch of friends.
Well, it doesn't cost anything.
Well, that's true. I haven't. Well, actually, I have the one on Steam, which I originally paid for before it went over to Epic.
Yeah. I did too.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got that one. Put that one in as well as like a just in case.
Of course.
Yeah. So I also play other games. I played Fortnite on stream. I played Balatro. I've done Maple Story on here.
Oh, that's an old one. Oldie but goodie.
But still around.
Oh yeah, definitely. And anyway, go ahead.
What about you?
Oh yes, I do a when it comes to the streaming side of things, I do have a variety of games. I'm primarily FPS, and I also do like Half-Life, specifically. I mean, particularly the older ones like Half-Life, and of course, it's basically its new spiritual successor, notably Black Mesa, as well as all the various add-on games like Blue Shift, which is also being in the process of being made in the image of Black Mesa, in this case, Black Mesa Blue Shift, and of course, Opposing Force, which is being reimagined as Operation Half-Life, as well as, of course, the Borderlands franchise. And oh god, they have such crazy writing on that. I love I love how they. Yeah, and on top of that, I do a lot of technology streams, whether it's primarily space flight, but I also do computer stuff. And one of the things I want to do a bit more, and that is aircraft, because I happen to have an aerospace museum near me, and I'd say about 100 miles, a little bit on the south, a little bit to the southeast side, in what used to be Castle Air Force Base. They've got an aerospace museum down there with some planes I really want to see, including like the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird being one of them.
Oh, Castle Air Force Base.
Yep, that's in Atwater, which is in the northern part of Merced County.
I gotcha. Well, there is an airspace museum actually. Also, there's a couple not too far from me. One near an airport and one in the heart of the city.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out one of these times. What area would that be?
East Coast.
Oh,
not
cool.
That far from not that far from the district.
Cool. But yeah, and on top of that, my dad was in the Air Force, and I learned a lot of the other stuff there, and it sort of rubbed off on me.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, and I also like to work on computer stuff on stream as well, which includes some of the stuff I do here, because basically my setup spans about 5 computers, and my VTuber is running on two different computers here.
You look like one. That's what explains the Ethernet around your neck.
Yeah, that's actually a Cisco console cable, but it's specific. It works though. But yeah. Anyway, we're getting ready to wrap up. So anyway, thank you so much for coming on in. I hope you have a great evening, and thank you so much for the conversation.
Yeah, enjoy your time here on Vupechat.
All right, we'll do, and see ya. It was fun. Incoming. Hello there.
Hello. Just having to deal with some issues at club.
Oh, fun stuff. Looks like you're playing a game while you're doing this.
I mean, yeah.
So it looks like you're playing something. Which game is this, incidentally?
Suits for Hire. It's basically Max Payne meets Hotline Miami.
Oh my God! I have Max Payne. I've never played it before, and I know that's one of the classics. Oop. Oh, we got inbound. Oh my goodness! We'll skip for now. Nothing again. I'm just gonna see what happens here. Here we go. I think that was the person that we were speaking with earlier, but unfortunately something happened. Or something, they're doing another match. I guess they saw that. Switch to another. Something is different. What do we got? This one looks heavy. You found a whole bunch of stuff here. Collect them. Wonder what those are going to do. But yeah, it's actually working pretty well. But like I said, you have to pass a particular parameter to OBS Studio when you first fire it up in order to use Vupechat as within a browser source. And on top of that, you also have to turn on controlling audio too. See what we got.
I'm here for it.
Hello there. How
I'm
you
here
doing?
to chill. Hey, Kat. How's it going?
Not bad.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well. Just been testing. I'm testing Vupechat as a browser source within OBS Studio.
Oh, nice. The test's going pretty successful then.
Well, I'm on stream. If you're watching my stream, you should be seeing that. And on top of that, hearing our conversation and the fact that I can hear your conversation is also is testament to that as well.
Oh, well, congrats. I also thought it was funny how your name was Cat and you have a Cat 5. Well, it looks like a Cat 5e cable around your neck. I could be slightly off, but it looks like a Cat cable.
It could be, but because some of the cables have RJ45s at each end, others have a DB9 at one end, and in this case, this happens to have a USB with an RS-232 connector in there. And that's how I, for example, connect up to my Cisco switches.
Oh, we're getting surged. Well, it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
I hope you have a good rest of your night.
You too. We have inbound. Oh. We'll match it again.
Voop surged and we immediately matched. What a coincidence. We got Voop surged and we just got matched up again.
Yeah, I figured
that's too funny.
Yeah, I was like, what was that? What does Voop surge do?
Is this your first time on Vupechat?
Maybe the third day having done it, and the first time actually streaming it on Twitch and YouTube.
Gotcha. So essentially, a Voop surge is a randomizer. It's intended to prevent people from. I say prevent loosely, but it is essentially designed to get people to keep interacting with more people and not just pick one person that they're really enjoying and stay on that person for forever.
Oh, I've actually had a pretty good variety here, so that's been pretty good thus far. But anyway, yeah. Like I said, one of the things I wanted to do was see if I could actually. I mean, I tested on I think OBS Studio like yesterday or the night before, completely independently from the rest of my network, because I use like 4 PCs to actually generate the material and a fifth to generate the BGM and control them by way of my Stream Decks.
Interesting. That sounds like quite the wild setup.
It is, and that cable actually is, like I said, it's more of a serial cable, but sometimes it could be made of Cat 5 cable. I've actually built cables like that for that purpose. I had to use an adapter and an RS-232 interface on there to make it work. But hey, it works.
So I'm assuming you worked in IT for a while.
Oh yeah, that's been my career for quite a few years, but. Right now, I'm more into the ITAD side of things. ITAD being information technology asset disposition, and that's how I got some of this other gear.
I say, did you also go to ITT, or did you get into the career before ITT?
Never been to like ITT or anything like that. I pretty much taught myself, if that's what you're asking. Excuse me.
Okay. So didn't go to the trade school version. You just were self-taught. Gotcha.
Exactly. And maybe on top of that, I've gotten some training within my the jobs that I've done.
Particular field. I gotcha.
Yeah. And
I mean, before trade schools, that's kind of how it was done. Is you would just go to the trade and have somebody mentor you, and you'd go from apprentice to journeyman. So.
That's exactly how I did that. And, of course, the usual baptism by fire.
Yep. Of course, nowadays, you can't really do baptism by fire because the fire is going to be a lot more expensive than it was, 20 years ago.
Yeah, and plus a lot of people make a few unhappy sounds if something happens. That doesn't exactly work out the way they're supposed to.
Yeah. You're if you plug something in the wrong place and lose internet for even 30 minutes, and suddenly there goes $1 million in the multi-billion-dollar company. Can't have that.
Nope. That's when basically I did something similar to that, or I inserted I was trying to do set up some Cisco access a Cisco access list. One of the things I didn't realize best is described in 2 words: default deny.
Mm-hmm.
You don't apply the list. You set up your list first, then you apply it. So basically, it cut things out, and basically, thankfully, it doesn't actually save it once you make the change. You turn the machine off and turn it back on in order to regain access.
So I'm guessing those edits you made were they cut out a lot of the things that were already in place that they didn't want removed.
Well, I was trying to at least learn about it, but unfortunately, like I said, like I said, baptism by fire does these things, and it's like I learned that time you make sure you do your access list first and then apply it, not the other way around. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting pretty close to the end of this particular session. Anyway, I hope you have a great evening, and see you around, and hope you have a great rest of your evening.
And you as well. I'll catch you around.
See ya. Whoa. A lot of people this evening. This is going to be interesting. We have inbound. Hello there.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself? Oh, doing well here. And yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just, oh, yeah, my name. It's OzX.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Katt Phloxworthy over here, and I like to do a lot of variety of games, and I also do a lot of technology related stuff like space flight, and I also like to do computer work on stream.
I can definitely tell you have something to do with electronics because you literally have like a cord like wrapped around like it has a telescope.
Yep, that's a Cisco console cable that I use to work on my my Cisco Ethernet switches, two Catalyst gigabit switches, and a Nexus 10 gigabit switch in the closet.
Nice. And just by your full view of the model right here with your jacket and glasses.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, let me give you. I can show you the whole model if you give me just a sec here. Let me find my VTube Studio process. There we go. There you go.
That is straight up. The model is straight up adorable, dude.
And then I can also. Oh shucks, that's right. I just remembered. I have to use things on this side. There's my jacket, and if I can remember, there they are, my glasses. And I can also lengthen my hair. And if I'm really feeling a little bashful, oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go.
Hey. Oh, you even have waving hand animation.
Yeah, I can do that. I have that set up, so then, like when I'm near the end of this stream, I can say thank you so much for joining me. And I usually wish everybody a Slava Ukraini, which is glory to Ukraine.
Oh, glory to Ukraine. Oh, that's pretty cool.
So,
that's very nice.
What do you like to do on stream? Like, do you play any particular games you like to play?
I'm very versatile. I was thinking of Counter-Strike or Valorant later on in a couple of months, but so far it's Castle Crashers, and I tried to debut today, but I kind of messed up on my OBS. Turns out I wasn't.
Yeah. And
I was doing so good too.
Yeah. OBS can be a little bit tricky, but once you get things mastered after a while, I mean, everybody stumbles on their first times out. In fact, I have one of my very first stream I looked at. It's like, oh my god, that looks so almost cringe, but at the same time, I had to start from somewhere.
Yep. Well, at least I did complete the Blue Knights quest.
Cool.
It's Castle Crashers I'm keeping an eye out on.
Yeah.
I'm streaming until I reach the completion of Insane Mode, which with one of the knights, and oh my gosh, that's not going to be a cakewalk. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Me, I'm into the older FPSs like Half-Life, and I've lately been playing the reimagining of it in the Source Engine. Black Mesa. And on top of that, this is my second time out. Now that I have, for one, I now have a newer model from that one from the last time I did it. And on top of that, I started with one, then went to two computers, basically offloading the encoding to a second one. Now I'm up to 5 computers, VTubing on one, gaming on, and whatever I'm presenting on another, overlays and putting everything together on the third. Encoding on the 4th, which also ships it out to YouTube and Twitch, and the 5th one has my have my devices down here, my stream decks.
That is so complicated. I almost felt like a Microsoft error just.
And on top of that, I'm also playing Vupechat within OBS Studio itself. I'm not using a browser at all for that.
Oh wow.
I'm planning to do.
At some point, I will have to post my first YouTube or something.
And I plan to put together a streamed, a video for that. In any event, thank you so much. It's time to wrap up. And in the meantime, thank you so much for the conversation. Have a great rest of your evening.
You too.
Here we go.
Hey, hello again.
Hello, how you doing?
Pretty good. Chilling like a villain. Just started. I started whooping a while ago. I found very new, interesting people around here.
Yeah, and
very
I originally heard about it from a friend of mine from the days of. I'm not sure if you remember VStream from about 2 years ago. 2 to 3 years ago.
Can't remember VStream. Yeah.
That was a VTuber centric / exclusive. Exclusive insofar as the people actually producing stuff would be VTubers, but unfortunately, it ended up ending right around April, the end of March of 2024. But a friend of mine from that particular where I met when I met her from there, she actually got me knowing about Vupechat, and then another friend of mine I met through another one did a stream with her own Vupechat several nights ago, and I decided you know what, let's go ahead and give it a go here. And I did a test of it the other night because what I'm doing is unlike other people which like capture a web browser window. I mean, running a web browser. I'm actually capturing it from within OBS Studio itself, using its built-in integrated web system. Basically, using a browser source and then turning on the sound. But also have to turn on.
Interesting.
And I also have to start OBS Studio with a command line flag, which allows me to basically give carte blanche access to my camera and my microphone, and it works.
Interesting. Very interesting, man. Hey, the more you learn,
Yes, indeed.
I'm just a layman capturing the browser,
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere, the more you know. What what advantages does your system bring? What advantages? Come on. What advantages does your system bring? Sorry, got to,
doing it from within OBS Studio.
Yeah. What advantages?
It allows me to basically frame it. Like for example, you can tell the resolution of the window that you're going to be putting into the system. Like for example, I'm just telling it doing it at 720p, and then I tell it to fill it and then I fill it into the window that I have on my screen right now.
Interesting, man.
And then I use nested streams that basically all I have to do is say, I just want this thing here, and I want it to fill up the screen, and then I use that as a layer within. And then I basically tell that I use nested scenes to bring it in and composite in with the rest of the scene, and I only have to bring in one thing, and it already is set up and good to go. I don't have to resize anything.
Very interesting. Very efficient, should I dare say so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And how long have you been doing VTubing yourself?
Can't remember. Maybe 2 or 3 years, maybe 1 year. I can't remember, man.
Fair enough.
Long ago.
Yeah, I've been at it for...
I seldom stream, yeah.
I've been doing
stream.
In here, over here, I've been doing it for like just a little more than 5 years. And I've been having lots of fun with that.
Very nice, man. Very nice. Glad to hear that. I'm a new about VTubing, you know.
So, anyway, yeah, good to chat with you. I hope you're having a great evening.
Chatting with you, man.
And it looks like it's been a pretty fun evening for everybody because it's been see a lot of people today because I guess it's the midweek mixer they call it, I believe.
Yeah, that's the event's name. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I hope you have a great evening. It's getting pretty close to the end of that, so I hope you have a great evening and check in with a whole bunch of other people. And
okay. Be seeing you, brother.
Alrighty, take care now.
Take care, brother. Take care.
Bye.
Have fun. Yeah.
I will. Bye. There we go. Wow, this has been an interesting evening. Let's go do it. Take another one. Skip another one. Just so we don't, just so we have a little bit of a mix of people. Excuse me. It's coming up on 8 o'clock my local time. Here we go. Weathering Waves. Hello there. How you doing?
Hello. Good to see you. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name's Issei. People just call me Issei. I don't know. I just exist, and I try and keep it that way.
Fair enough.
How about you?
My name is Katt Phloxworthy. I am a nerdy, geeky, techie cat girl VTuber who likes to play a variety of games, and I also like to do things related to technology, like feature spaceflight, and at some point I'm going to be doing some other aviation, featuring aviation stuff by going to aerospace museums, and plus I do a lot of computer work on stream too.
Aerospace. Why the fascination with aerospace?
Partly because my dad was into it himself, and on top of that, he spent 23 years in the United States Air Force.
Okay, quick question, and this is not to, poke fun at you whatsoever. UFOs, yes or no?
That's a good question. There isn't solid proof, but I'm willing to accept the accept the possibility.
Okay. Not bad. That's the only reason I would want to join something like the Air Force, is to know more about the UFOs.
Yeah, that's fair, because they did talk about that at one point, I guess, during some congressional hearings. I think in this case, they were the Navy.
Yeah. That, and I think it was the Air Force. That and the Air Force, but they have a lot of history with.
Not surprising.
But definitely. Well, that sounds like a good time, and it was a pleasure getting to speak with you while we could.
Okay, sounds good, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Likewise. Take good care of yourself.
You too. There we go. Looks like I have a... That's interesting. I wonder what they're ultimately planning to do as far as making this a bit more sustainable. Because this is interesting, how to make that work. Skip for the next one. Just to get a bit of a variety. I had no idea there were going to be this many people on here. But yeah,
I know it's been around for a while. I just didn't know how many. I didn't know how active things could be. Ooh, look what we got here. Hello there.
Cat. Hello, cat. Kitty cat.
Meow. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No.
Okay. For my part, I am Katt
That
Phloxworthy.
was a big fat lie. That was a big fat lie. Say I'm a great snake because basically snakes are great liars, but I'm an honest liar because I honestly tell you that I lied.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. So you want me to myself? I'm always all about raising up that kitty cat girls.
Anyway, I do a bit of I do a variety of games, and on top of that, I do technology streams as well.
Oh wait, are you good with computers?
Yeah, that's. Let's put it this way: I'm running Vupechat within OBS Studio itself. I'm not capturing anything to do that. I'm actually using the built-in Chrome engine within OBS Studio to actually display this. And on top of that, I'm running across 5 different computers in order to present the stream.
5 different computers? What?
Yep. Let's see.
Wait.
I have my main model is hosted on one computer, the one that's on the main screen, and the rest is let's see. The other one, of course, is what I'm talking you to, and then those 2 computers feed into one that puts the stream together, and then feeds it off into the 4th computer, which then ships it off to Twitch and YouTube, and the 5th one allows me to control the stream, and it also plays my BGM.
Oh, okay. It's that's a bunch of, I do know, like, I'm not tech savvy, but at least I kind of know like how I'm kind of like a scuffy guy, so like I just put whatever OBS here, game here, just be your mess. If it works, it works. My shit is just held out with tape.
Yeah. And it's been a lot of fun setting this up. It's engineering this thing has been definitely loads of fun, and I imagine. And what kind of games do you like to play?
Most time I like I play most games on my Switch, like either like Pokemon, Pikmin, things that are like vibrant and just like, you know, just have a like it's just fun to play. It would be fun to play. But this year I want to play new stuff like Silk Song, Portal 2, and Deltarune because I like those.
Yeah, and one thing I want to do is I heard about Pikmin. I watched a couple of streams from that, so I'm thinking of potentially picking that up for my Switch. And then there's the and of course I have Pokemon Scarlet. I need to pick that up after a while. It's been a while since I've played it. And on top of that, I also have the an account with a Nintendo account, so I can go play. For example, one of my favorite games from the day was Earthbound, which I actually had an actual original copy, and then I sold it.
I get that. I also gave away my Switch because I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
I mean not Switch. I mean GameCube.
Yeah. Well, actually, in this case, it was for the original SNES, and it was like, I mean, I basically wanted to get another game, and it was like I had the whole package, including the box, the manual, of course, the cartridge, which goes without saying. And then I later on find out nowadays it's going for like $450 on eBay, and I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah, so I'll be like, I want my GameCube back, and just take fucking, but just have to sell my heart for that shit.
Well, there's always eBay and whatever you can try and find it. But yeah, those things are, how hard are those things to find nowadays?
No idea. I never actually tried to look, but I kind of do want. I want to get a GameCube again, because I still got like some of my card games. So then this game, so it'd be pretty fun to just play. Also, I got to play my favorite game, Open Season, and the video game. You know, that one movie with the bear and the deer. I just like that big game specifically. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. In my case, I tend to like a lot of old-time shooters for PC, as well as lately I've been playing JRPGs and stuff like Genshin Impact. Anyway, looks like it's about ready to wrap. Thank you so much for the conversation. You have a great rest of your evening. Okay. Wow. I want to mainly... Okay, here we go. Oh, cute. Hello there, how you doing? So you want to, would you like to introduce yourself? And okay. Down here. Hello there.
Oh la la la, playing in the snow, la la la, playing in the snow, la la la, playing in the snow, la la la, la la la, playing in the snow, la la la, playing in the snow, la la la. Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
No. Just your reaction, like you weren't ready for this. You weren't ready for this. You should have been ready. You should have been ready.
I should have been. You're absolutely right, especially with the most recent one that I had. Oh my goodness.
Listen. I've been around here for like months, dog. Like I know what you're talking about.
Well, to be fair, I've been actually using this for the last couple of days, partly because I can, partly to see how things work, and mostly to see if I can make it work within OBS Studio as a browser source.
I think you can make it work with OBS virtual.
In fact, I'm already doing it. Actually, I'm not even doing that. I'm actually what I'm doing is I'm using VTube Studio's virtual camera to operate into Vupechat by way of basically Vupechat is operating as a browser source within OBS Studio, so I'm not capturing a browser at all. Not a regular.
Oh, so you just have it in OBS, and what is that like? Is it its own like? It's like its own window on OBS. Like you
yes,
just
that's
have it as
correct.
its own window. That's pretty cool. I didn't actually realize. You know what? You were right. You can do it like that.
But you do have to set it up such that you give permission to the Vupechat to capture your camera and microphone.
Now, where I can say that can be a bit dangerous is only if like Vupechat doesn't have the correct safety precautions for this website. So it's like that could eventually lead to someone taking control of your PC if they have the right type of parameters.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like the only risk that I would be saying. So like that's where like I would feel like I'd feel unsafe personally, like me personally, because you never know who could be, that
that's
type
true.
of person.
But
So
then
it's
again,
it's a good idea on paper for me. For me, you don't have to like listen to me. At the end of the day, I'm just some fucking random on the internet. Me personally, like I don't think I would compromise myself like that, because that's like that makes it easier for anyone to target me, especially if the metadata for the OBS location in this case, wherever the fuck it's coming from, the signal is coming from, is stored within Vupechat's files, then that could potentially be an even higher risk if at any point this website gets like scrubbed or anything like that.
But I'll have to But then again, the way I set up things operate separately. So they're like, for example, my main VTuber model that you see in my stream is actually on a different computer, and in this case, because of the way Steam works, it's on a completely a different VTube Studio process.
Okay.
And then building the stream itself takes place on a different machine from them, and then hands off to another one to send off to Twitch and YouTube.
Okay, so you have what, 2 machines working to like bounce back the signal?
Actually, it's 4 total.
4 total machines. You have all the money to buy 4 computers.
Well, actually, 3 of those machines were basically old Castaway machines, and got them up to Windows 11.
Okay.
And then another one, and then I have a 5th one that has my Stream Decks on it. And it's been fun.
That's a pretty crazy setup, though.
It is.
I mean, it's still really good. That's a crazy setup. That's a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, it is, and it does suck a lot of does get a lot of
Oh, I
electricity.
know.
And when I'm done, I shut them down, of course, and then I have my main gaming computer on so I can play games and do other stuff. In any event,
don't be a detriment to the environment. Anyways,
of course.
I'm sorry.
All right. In any event, I hope you. Thank you so much for the conversation, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Of course, I hope you do too. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Soul. Bye.
Don't worry. Wow. Boy, I wonder how long this whole thing goes on. Excuse me. So I'm gonna have to get with my friend from my V Streams days to talk with her, because she is actually in there. Hello there. Let's see what we got. Or we got here. Hello there.
Hello.
How you doing this evening, or at least where I am? Where it's evening where I am anyway.
It's AM right now. Yeah.
So, want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Sound of Sun. I'm a music producer, gamer, streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I make different genres in music like techno, metal, funk, trap beats. What else? I mean, a lot of variant musics and a lot of different styles.
Oh, fun!
So this is for music. Yeah, the games that I play is Zenless.
Oh, cool.
Genshin.
Oh, good stuff.
Warframe, Marvel Rivals, Need for Speed, and I try to play other games like Oma Musume.
Yeah.
Honkai Impact, maybe. I have a lot of games. That I play.
As for me, my name is Katt Phloxworthy. I play a variety of games. Plus, I also do technology streams like featuring spaceflight that's going on, as well as some aviation. And on top of that, I also do computer work on my stream. As for the games, I do like Half-Life and its spiritual successor, Black Mesa, as well as the various add-on games. Borderlands, plus I'm a JRPG nut, and also you cited a couple of titles I like myself, like the MiHoYo stuff, including and especially Genshin, especially considering it's got all the Fatui characters with all their names from the various Commedia dell'arte stock characters, which hooks into my theater interests.
That's pretty nice. So you said you play Borderlands? Which Borderlands you play?
Let's see. I played Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. I do not have 4 yet. Oh, and I do have the pre-sequel, however. And the one thing I like the most about that is all the writing.
Yeah, I played Borderlands 2.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
it's
yeah,
one of my
that's
favorite games. Yeah, I like this game. It's funny.
like I said. They make wonderful. They have a lot of wonderful writing in there, and
yeah,
I love how they take everything from stuff from comic books all the way down to classic literature. I love it. I mean, you have all the psychos out there spewing Shakespeare.
Oh yeah. I see. So, you said you play any MiHoYo games like Genshin?
Yep, Genshin. I've done Honkai Star Mail. I haven't really played Honkai Impact Third yet. I have played a bit. I played a little bit of Zenless Zone Zero, aka what I like to call Triple Zulu. Zulu being the NATO phonetic alphabet character for the letter Z.
I don't know. Like a lot of people say, this game is a Gunner game. Like I don't know why they call it that.
Yeah, I need to play more of them. Really, it's been a while since I've done those.
Yeah, me too. I haven't played Genshin in a while too.
So, but yeah, I'm good to see you, and I imagine you've seen quite a few people on the course during the course of this evening. I wasn't expecting to see this many people this evening, but then again, I haven't been playing Vupechat I've only played it for the last couple of days, and I know it's been around for a while. This is my my first stream with it, but I've been actually playing it for the last couple of days, partly to get it working and mostly to get it working within OBS Studio, and I'm actually using it directly within OBS Studio. Anyway, go ahead.
That's nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you so much for the conversation, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you. Same for you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Wow. It's been an interesting evening. Let's see how things are going. See what else is going on here. I'd say in about another few minutes, I might just call it an evening because I need to get ready for work tomorrow. See what we got. Come on in. Hello there.
Hello. Hold on, you are really loud and my mic
sorry.
is going to repeat you. No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I need to figure out how to make my mic not do that.
Ah, okay.
Because there's no noise suppression here.
Ah, I see. Want to talk a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I am Madame Juro. I am a British spider who loves horror.
And
what about yourself?
My name is Katt Phloxworthy. I play a pretty wide variety of games, although I'm pretty partial to old FPSs like Half-Life, as well as its spiritual successor, Black Mesa. And on top of that, I like the games like the Borderlands, especially with all the crazy writing and that plugs into culture all the way from comic books all the way down and video games all the way down to classic literature. And on top of that, I like stuff like Genshin Impact, and it's the Harbingers from the Fatui, who take their names from the various stock characters from Commedia dell'arte, which is Italian theater that was popular from the 16th to the 18th century.
Yeah, I used to play Genshin. I had to stop that game because it was kind of draining my money.
Oh my goodness! I've never actually spent any money on Genshin Impact. I still want to get coaching
Yeah.
so bad. You have no idea.
Yeah, I used to love it. I ended up logging back on to get Lauma because I had some leftover primos.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to go see what what my supply looks like. And on top of that, I need to actually go play it, if for no other reason, just to get to some of the other. When you did you used to stream it?
Yeah, I used to stream it like 2 years ago now, though.
Out of curiosity, do you ever do any of the any I guess any of the grinding off stream? Because I don't want to spend too much of people's time just doing a lot of grinding, especially if I wanted to get all the primos and all that cool stuff.
I find that most of the game is just grinding. So
yeah.
I would do it on stream.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Because when you're streaming, it's more people go there for you instead of the game.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. And one of the things I also like to do is technology streams, like showcasing spaceflight, and also like to talk about all the computer stuff that I do, like setting a computer up. Like, for example, I set up a computer that is part of my streaming setup, going from like a machine that I just gotten from a recycling place, all the way to the point where I can actually get it on the machine and get it on the network and stream with it. In this case, I do the encoding portion of it. Yeah, loads of fun.
That's amazing. I wish I had the ability to set up a computer. I'm too scared to take mine apart to clean it.
Oh yeah, I mean, and every now and again, yeah, you do want to take some TLC of it, especially stuff like right around the power supply, because that's where dust can get accumulate. And I've actually had a power supply go poof in what I like to call a smoke liberation event.
Yeah. My sister's last computer ended up completely dying because the oven tripped.
Oh no!
And she had to replace it.
Oh my God, that's bad. It sounds like one of those so-called what is called an induction load, where a magnetic field around a big coil collapses and all of a sudden sends a big surge into the network, and anything downstream doesn't exactly like it. Ow.
Yeah. It doesn't help that my sister was set up on the same plug as the oven, so.
Ooh. Yeah, that's gotta suck. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Mind if I give you a friend request?
I don't mind at all. That'd be really nice.
Maybe I can help out with that stuff, because that's a lot of stuff I like to do, is making sure that people can benefit from some of the crazy stuff and possibly even the smoke liberations that may end up coming my way.
Yeah.
So it's coming up toward the end, and thank you so much for the conversation. I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Yeah, got to be careful when it comes to lots of electricity going through that whole area. It is just crazy. Let's see. Yeah, that's why you want to have like good surge suppression, or line anything that, if you happen to have the ability to do line conditioning, even better, because that I think that's right, they're actually watching I think I've actually seen them earlier. Hello, good to see you again. How you doing?
How you doing today?
Oh,
things
dang.
going well.
I saw your request, and I unfortunately didn't reply in time.
Oh, I'm guessing one of your chatters requested for something?
That was actually from you.
Did I say something? I was just taking a shower, because long day at work.
Yeah, I know that can be. But Yeah, I hope you're having a great evening thus far. This is my first one of these big events, and I saw that and I thought to myself, let's actually try this craziness that I was doing, which is basically running Vupechat from within OBS Studio.
I hope you met wonderful people tonight, Katt.
I have. It was lots of fun.
There's lots of good folk on here.
Yeah.
Especially when you're asking for certain things. Well, it's my fucking tracking again. Here we go again.
How dare it?
Oh, my camera. That's Vordo for you. Anyway. And hello, chat. My name is Payunion. I have met Katt previously in a previous Vupechat. Chat, pardon me. Well, it was like less than 6 people online on a Sunday.
Yeah, and I was thinking of playing with that earlier on that. I looked at the other day and it's like I didn't know what was happening at that point in time, but when I saw that come up tonight, I said, let's give it a go. And good to have you here and good to have you on my stream.
Mm-hmm. Likewise. Anyway, any new experiments lately? Anything new down in the capital? I hate to say it smells so fel Californian.
Yeah, indeed. Well, as far as the experiments go, I picked up a dual Xeon machine about 2 weeks ago. Actually, no, it was last weekend that it happened. No, it was almost 2 weeks ago. My bad. And one of the things I did is I loaded up OBS Studio, VTube Studio, VBridger, my model, all the other configs, and I haven't actually fully configured OBS Studio with scenes and profiles yet, but it seems to be working pretty well. I just haven't. And I'm thinking of grabbing another one because I just got some money, and I'm thinking of picking up another machine tomorrow after work.
Eventually, my friend's holding a Xeon blade system for me right now. I'm not sure
nice.
what size is a 2U or 1U server, but I'll see. Then I'm going to make an adapter for my desk. I'm going to have it sit vertically on the side of my desk, and I'm going to use that as possibly as a Linux test bed machine for that right now. I'm still playing with that, but I am not really too knowledgeable of that subject yet. So until I get that system running, it's going to be a while.
We'll have to talk one of these days because that's one thing I have. I have a machine that I have in storage, which is actually dual Xeon machines. Basically, it has two machines with two Xeons, but it's a bit on the old side, but that's okay. I like giving old castaway hardware a good home as long as I can, as long as I have the space to store it, and on top of that, I can't as long as it doesn't suck too much power.
Oh my, yes, I get that. I used to have actually a Pentium 2 system as well. I had an IBM Aptiva. I gave it away to a YouTuber because I had little room for it. And I was trying to play games on that specific machine, but well, as you know, Windows 98 can be something.
Oh yeah, those are the days. Although, from my understanding, when it comes to when it comes to retro computing, Windows ME, oh god, I've heard all sorts of stories. And of course, then there's Meton.
Oh yes, the Japanese mascots for Microsoft. They were so cute back in the day. I wish they had one for Windows 11, but I don't think they do.
Yeah. Although, then you also have to characterize AI slop. Because that's exactly what's happening. Because because a lot of the code is actually being written in AI nowadays. Because apparently they've said, well, guess what? We don't need nearly as many developers anymore. Developers. Shut the hell up, Steve. All right. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. And thank you so much for coming on in.
Good night.
Bye. I'm going to go ahead and call that an evening. It was, let me get over here we go. Oh, it actually worked this time. So anyway, hope everybody enjoyed the fun that was going on. So
Anyway, just wanted to thank you so much for coming on in and have a hope you enjoyed the. Let me do something. Let me check something real quick here. All right. Well, anyway, before we go ahead and go, I'm gonna go and see if we can find someone we can raid out or two over on Twitch. So I hope everybody had a great evening. It was really lots of fun doing all that, and loads of fun. And of course, Pune was on earlier, watching in. And let's go ahead and get ready to go ahead and head out and see who we might go say hi to. Yeah, it's been a pretty fun evening. Actually, just for fun, I'm gonna check something. Open the tab here and see who happens to be. I think we can. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I wanted to, and on top of that, I kind of wanted to break my streak of not streamed. I think we're gonna raid someone I've raided before, and it's been a little bit of time since I've seen her with any kind of regularity. That would be Doki Doki Sophie. She plays a lot of Kirby-related games. She does a lot of Toho, and on top of that, just a lot of chatting in general. But let me go ahead and do the. First of all, I'm going to give you some raid text for those people who don't have a sub, and for those who do, let me give that one for you. And let me go ahead and get the. And let me see what she's up to right now. And she's doing a just chatting stream. And yeah, she does a lot of, she plays a lot of different older games too. So it's always fun to watch some of the older stuff. What we're going to go ahead and do is let's start the raid. And I want to say thank you everybody for coming on in. And as always, I'd like to say Slava Ukraini. There we go. Thank you so much for coming on by, and I'm glad everybody had a chance to come in and watch a little bit of talking with others, and I hope everybody has a great evening, and maybe we'll see each other on Vupechat when I'm not streaming, and by the way, there is a Switch, and I want to say thank you so much for the person who gave me that tip, and but in the meantime, hopefully more stuff will come in the days coming up soon. And in the meantime, I hope everybody has a great rest of their evening. And until then, have a great one. And I will see you then. Bye.